Hold on. Are you guys still here? Okay. Well, I'm back. I put some stuff away here. I sit down at my desk. We're here again. Playing the old Trackmania. Now that I've recovered from my little injury. Took a bit. We're back. It's Friday. We'll be tackling this blue smiley face. Vaporwave by Rogue Dawn. I have no idea what it's going to be. I missed a full speed track. That's kind of sad. But, like, seriously, it did not feel good. And so I kind of just had to accept that I needed the rest. Thankfully, it wasn't anything crazy. I sprained my foot real bad on the job and had to basically do nothing for 2 days. With the constant pain of walking. It was not a fun time, but we're here now. Playing the racing game known as Trackmania. Playing a speed tech map called Vaporwave. Yeah. This was, I'm glad to be back into Trackmania. I literally, didn't play it at all other than opening up to render. Because I tried to spend much of my time laying down so that I didn't have pressure on my foot. And so, thankfully, I've got remote desktop set up on my computer and and was able to remote into my computer those 2 days from my tablet and just kind of get the render going and do a basic video render, because I didn't want to miss videos. I could have done a post, but after I found out the quote-unquote workflow of just doing a video from my tablet wasn't that bad, at least for the temporary time that I would have needed to do it. So, let that happen over those 2 days. And now we're here, actually playing the game. Let's see what we can do. Need to jump into that corner better. Yeah, so I guess the story I'll tell today, the story in which I will weave for you on this grandiose day, is the one that is basically what happened. I work in the IT field, both as help desk on some days and installing the IT equipment on other days. And this was one of the days where I was doing a pre-wire, getting all the wires ran for a speaker system, in this case, because we also do that, for a client that we already had, their internet wiring for. So we're running the speaker wire, getting it all tidied up and nice, and I'm up there on a ladder, as I'm sure you could guess is how this happened. Up on a ladder, cleaning up the wire, making it look all nice and neat. Walk up the ladder, put some zip ties in the wire. It's looking real nice. I go to step down. The ladder must not have been stable enough. It's my fault for not checking it, but ladder was not stable enough. And as I was coming down, the ladder shifted. I fell off. Ladder kind of blasted away from me, but Not before getting its final, you know, hurrah. And the way I landed was not the best way to land. I'm gonna just like announce that right now. Do not land the way that I did. Well, I couldn't really describe it to you. It's kind of because that whole memory is shrouded in pain. So that happened, and I was not feeling too great. Mainly because everything hurt. Well, I mean, not everything. My foot hurt quite a lot. So I was limping around everywhere that day. I get home. Actually, honestly, the drive from the workplace to home was the like worst part about it, because like walking on it was not that bad. I took the thing happened, I sat there, like loosely assessed the situation, like super loosely, and was like, this feels bad, but I think I'm okay. So I got up. This is probably the worst thing you should do. Do not follow what I'm doing as medical advice. Like seriously, I probably didn't do the right thing here. But I get up. It's not great to stand on. Super not great. So I'm like, ugh, that's not good. So I have this limp that I'm walking with. And then, you know, the day goes on. Thankfully, this was close to the end of the day. The day goes on. Honestly, though it was not great feeling, it was not the worst. Which was good. So I go home. The drive back is terrible because I'm just sitting there thinking about the pain, which is the worst. Honestly, that was the part that was like, you gotta go and figure this out. So I get home and immediately I'm like, all right, you know what? I actually just gotta go get this looked at. I go to the doctor. I'm like, hey, I got this, I hope a sprain on my foot. Can you look at it? It's probably just a strain, but I want to be certain that it's not a break. And I didn't think it was a break, because if it was a break, I feel like I would be in a lot more pain and unable to walk. So I kind of had already assumed that it wasn't that, but I have to make sure. So I get there, they do some x-rays of it, and I don't have a broken foot. But the pain is not great. So after I deal with that, I go home, and that's where kind of the beginning of the first day there went. I kind of was just like, that was the worst. Laying there in bed, unable to sleep, unable to sleep mainly because it wasn't time to go to bed yet, so my body was not ready for sleeping. But also, once it was that time, I had to get through the pain of the foot. So that was a fun time, but I ended up getting sleep. After that, when I woke up the next day, the pain was substantially less, which is good, but it was still like not great. Still not a fun time. To walk around, and so I kind of chilled most of that day, which was good. I chilled most of that day. Took it easy, and you know, that helped quite a lot. Sprain got much better feeling, but pain was still there. I spent most of the time just like, you know, on my bed with my tablet, and then today I woke up and felt a lot better. So I attempted to do some more normal walking, which did work. It's not like I don't know how to walk. It just, you know, that one foot is kind of special right now. So I still have a little bit of a limp, I feel. But I certainly am a lot better. Enough for me to be able to do a video. So I also just didn't want to be doing a video with the constant pain of my foot, because I just don't think I could focus on both playing the game, talking, which is a big part. I don't know if anyone has ever tried it. It's really difficult to not only talk, but talk about some sort of cohesive topic for an extended period of time while also focusing on playing the video game. And specifically like a focus intensive video game, because like you could play Flappy Bird. Actually, I don't know if Flappy Bird's the best example. I think of Flappy Bird because I've been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic recently. But like you could probably play like, I think of a lot of mobile games when I think of not really intensive, just because that's how they are. Or like you could play a tower defense. You could play like Balloon's tower defense really easily without and talk without much effort. I love that I go flying into the podium whenever I finish. That's fun. Yeah, you could probably talk pretty easily while playing a game like that, but Trackmania is definitely a game that can require quite a bit of focus. So talking is not focusing on a topic and talking about it is not something that's easy to do while also playing a game that demands your focus. Oh, okay, we're good. Nice. Keeping the good speed. And the third thing is focusing on my foot pain. And that previous time, I've got to like derail I got to put the train back on its rails there. After 3 things to focus on, my brain goes, something's got to give. And that ends up being either my ability to talk or my ability to play the game. And honestly, sometimes my ability to play the game is also hindered with me just talking, so... In other news, yeah, I actually don't know what I was going to say there. My brain shut off. I saw the tracks that well, obviously, because I started the render, I saw the tracks that got to be played over those 2 days. They look cool. For full speed, and then you had like this weird tech grass thing. The order was in the order of those tracks was in the opposite of what I had said. Now we get speed tech called Vaporwave. I'm trying to think of how to say this. I've been kind of annoyed, but like it's not actual annoyance. I probably understand why, but that does kind of make me go, oh, that's it, that's not fun. But there's an Open Planet plugin that I've recently fell in love with, called, I believe, Editor Helpers, which lets you place blocks with like mathematical precision. Where is it here? Oh, you know what? It's not going to be in there. let me go installed editor helpers. Wait, no, it's not. Not editor. It's somewhere in here. And it's not in here. Whatever it is, it's a really good. Oh my god, what the heck? Yeah, well, okay. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore, or it's been adapted to something else. Because you were allowed, it let you like programmatically place blocks like, see if it says here. Yeah, apply vanilla placement layouts to custom items like this. That's really nice. Yeah, one of it's missing one feature that I know I had an editor helper or whatever I was using before, where you could like select an item and then like choose like some rotational offset and some XYZ offset to do it, and it would like create basically a curve or just whatever weird shape you dream up. And so you could get these really nice curves, and I'm using it in my most recent track that I'm building to get these like really nice placements of custom blocks. Or they're not custom, they're official blocks, but like their placement is nice. Now the plugin has stopped working, and clearly from my search just there, the plugin doesn't even seem to exist anymore, which either means it's some other name or it's not updated. And if it's not updated, that's sad because I used it a lot and I would like it to be updated, but you know, these people are doing it not as their job, but just as like a hobby, so I don't expect them to do it as fast as possible. Just means that I'm sad because it was a cool plugin that I used isn't working, but it's whatever. One thing I know I saw, I forget what it was on a Discord, I think. I don't go on Discords very often. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a super socially awkward person, actually. So much so that like I stick with my group of friends and rarely branch out because I'm weird like that. But I happen to like see I guess a plugin in development that someone was making for Open Planning that would let you create like any transition between two blocks. It would generate a custom block that would not only like do surface changes smoothly, but do weird angles. And it was like super sick looking from the demos that I saw, but I don't ever think I saw it come out. I would use that in a heartbeat. Because there are just times that I would be like, oh, this would be a sick, weird transition block that I could use to make this look nice. And of course, it doesn't exist anywhere because I'm the only person who would ever want something like that. And I don't know how to model. I don't know how to use Mesh Modeler that well. I've edited blocks before, but I don't do 3D modeling. No idea what I'm doing there. And I would want it, I'm a perfectionist, so I would want it to look the part. It would need to look like or as close to an official block as possible. Because otherwise it sticks out and then it doesn't, you know, it defeats the whole purpose of me making the block. Ooh, big speed out of that. spend a little bit of time here focusing on the video game. Okay. 0.3. There's the author medal. Nice, nice. Cool, cool. At least I haven't lost much ability in the 2 days that I was not playing video games. I was playing video games just with a controller and stuff like that. The problem is I was not... I am not good at playing this game with a controller. And it was on my Steam Deck, so I had no... I did not have it set up that I could record Trackmania. Oh. Transition is, something. I'm trying to get, like, the good jump. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. My time is so good. That was not as good. Oh my god, I have speed. Let's see if I can translate that to an improvement. Can I? I can. Very small, but an improvement nonetheless. I landed on top of the podium there. I have a couple times to be fair, but it's worth announcing. Dang it. Oh my god. Okay, now that I've got like I'm looking at the audio recording and it's just like quite large because I did a lot of talking. Let's just spend this like last 7 minutes. Let's calm it down a little bit. Let's go for an improvement. Get some focus on the game. Not about what I have been doing or what I will be doing. Let's game. Nice. Dang it, that was too close. Alright, I drifted too early in honesty. Nice. Whatever. Oh, I was kind of asking for that one. It's too inside. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not good. Nice. Oh my god. Yeah, I was no sliding. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's switch to GPS. I have the off throttle. Unless this is faster. 47.1. Okay, so this is faster. Okay. I'm examining. That end was a lot better than mine. Faded to black, but you can still hear the car flying through the air and crashing into the pedestal and to the podium. Oop, okay. Nice. That was good. Hey, you know what? 0.2? That's actually pretty good. I missed the podium. Dang it. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I'm looking over here. That's basically it for today. Maybe just a tad little bit early. But that's fine. It's a good place to stop. And with that, I will. So, we'll see you all tomorrow. We will tackle whatever track happens to be the track of the day for the day. Actually, it'll be the weekend, so I'll see you on Sunday where we will tackle whatever 2 tracks happen to be the track of the day for the weekend. I'm not used to this. Look, I've been gone for 2 days, alright? Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all later.